All right, good morning, boys. Yeah. Well, en route, taking care of family business. That family business is getting my daughter's dental checkup. Got to make sure that these children are well taken care of because there's so much neglect today for our children. Ain't funny, but that's another video. But what was on my mind was the notion of the fact that many people don't take themselves seriously. And see, if you don't take yourself seriously, there's no way that someone else is going to take you seriously. And I'll use the classic example that I use over and over and over again because I constantly live it and I constantly experience it. Someone says that they're going to do something, or I'll be specific. Well, I want to buy land and I want to grow my own food. And maybe we should get together. This is what they tell their family and their friends. Well, why don't we get together and we buy, some acreages of land and so forth and so on, and we can grow our own food and we can set our children up. This is what they say verbatim. This is how I know it's the same spirit, because they're saying the same thing. And people don't understand how this operates. When someone is saying the same thing verbatim, they're being driven by the same spirit. But that's what they say. They say, I've been trying to tell my family for years, and this is how they go on it. And I always sit and I listen, and then I do the follow-up, which I'm about to do today because it's the 6-month mark for certain people. There's a year mark for certain people. I always attempt to call them up. Like, hey, how is it that this is going? Or how is it that that's going? And I hear crickets all the time. And you got to understand that if you don't take you seriously, no one else is going to take you seriously. Because people will watch what you do. They will watch your actions through time. And the sad thing about it is that when people watch, especially their family and friends, they watch them and they say, well, they ain't serious because they ain't doing it themselves. And it's the logical conclusion that anybody with half a brain, I'm talking about half a brain, they ain't got to have a full brain. If they had a full brain, they get together and consolidate their resources to make things happen. However, a person with half a brain is going to say, well, if you're not serious about it, then what makes you think that I'm going to be serious about it or join you on your quest to do something that could be or will be beneficial to the whole? A lot of people just be talking. They be talking, whether it's about business, whether it's about homesteading, moving, the classic picture of folks that they post this picture about the city life and country life, and I'd love to have I would love this. These people ain't serious. They're not serious at all. I've yet to run into one person that actually got it done. Actually, when you talk to them 6 months, a year, 2, 3, 5 years, they actually moved their ass and got it done. The moral of the story is that people are not going to take you seriously if you don't take you seriously. If they don't see you growing so much as a damn tomato plant in a backyard, or a cucumber plant, or a bean plant in the backyard, they're going to look at you and be like, well, and then people, they still living their lives. They still doing what they currently do. They still hanging out, clubbing, bar hopping. They're still doing these things, and people look at you as a joke because they know, hey, if you're serious about this, why are you still running the streets and doing this, that, and the third with me? People don't realize how they're perceived by others in this way when they talk about what they want to do, but their lifestyle and their actions don't line up with what they're claiming that they want to do. Moral of the story is that if you don't take you seriously, no one else will. I don't. Because by their fruit you shall know them. Not by their words, their fruit, their action, their walk. Tells you everything you need to know. Whether they're a hypocrite or a true man or woman that's going to put their hand to the plow. Which one are you?